Good morning. Good morning. We are on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. Good morning, everybody. Of course, I am Crystal Jordan, and I'm excited to start day one. I am never on video this early. If you ask, my dog is with me outside. If you ask any of my friends, you know that I usually don't like to get on video without hair and makeup and all that other stuff. But I thought that for these early morning, I just wanted to start this outside on my back deck in nature so that for me, a lot of times when I'm trying to reconnect with myself and center myself, being outside is the best place for me to do it. So I'm excited that you guys are here. Please ignore my dog walking behind me. We are starting the first day of How to Win When Shit Happens. I hope you have your copy of the book. If not, it's fine because we're going to go through affirmations daily. So you can, join every morning at 7 o'clock here. And we're going to go over the affirmations here in the book. But you can get the book, of course, on Amazon.com. You can go to my website, which is howtowinwhenshithappens.com. Good morning, Chris. You can go to howtowinwhenshithappens.com and you can get a copy of the book, and you can also get a copy of the motivational playlist. Those of you that have the playlist, I would suggest, I don't know if you guys go work out after you get up in the morning and eat breakfast, if you work out, if you get in your car and head to the office, but either way, listening to the playlist after you do your affirmations is a great way to kind of cement that in, right? It's a great way to keep your mind in that place. So again, on the website, How to Win When Shit Happens, you can download the playlist, which is absolutely free. And the playlist has music and also video clips from different inspirational speakers like Iyanla Van Zant, one of my personal mentors, Diddy, who we all love, and always great motivator. I think he's probably like the best motivator in hip hop, right? Because he has so many just telling us to get up and go, be positive, think positive. Tony Robbins, so many, Sarah Jake, so many people. So you guys, please download that playlist, because I think that it's important to keep your mind you want to stay in a winner's mindset. I know growing up, I went to an amazing high school and then went to amazing college, but big football schools, right? So Booker T. Washington and then University of Oklahoma. And one of the things that I remember all the football players doing before they got ready to play is they would listen to music to get into a zone, right? So I think that it's important that you feed your mind. We tell our mind what it's going to do. We program our mind, just like computer programmers program a computer to do exactly what they want it to do. We do that with our mind, and then we cement that in. We stay in that zone by listening to music and basically feeding our brain what we want it to regurgitate, right? So with that being said, what I want to do with these is basically go over one affirmation each day so that it's just like the book. The book is 31 affirmations for 31 days of the month. And when you do your affirmations, the goal is to kind of be in an atmosphere that you're able to meditate, right? So find some place in your house, or you can find some place outside like I have this morning, that allows you to just center yourself and be peaceful. It can't be, you need to turn off your phone if it's ringing, turn off the television, because that's going to give us outside noise that we don't want to interfere with what we're doing. We want to make sure that the only thing that we're taking in during this time is the power of our inner core, and what we're feeding our inner core, which today is going to be affirmation, the first affirmation. And no, Ted, it was BTW in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Booker T. Washington High School. But I think every city has a Booker T. Washington High School. I doubt any of them were as special as Booker T. Washington and Tulsa. But, that's to be debated. Again, good morning to everyone that's just tuning in. We are starting our first day of affirmations with How to Win When Shit Happens, 31 affirmations to build mental immunity. And if you don't understand what mental immunity means, basically what we want to do is we want to feed our brain information that we want it to have so that it's strong, right? When this pandemic hit and people started to panic, and I think people are still panicking. We know that there's another wave coming, and people are not, the numbers are rising. But one of the things that doctors told us to do, aside from wearing our masks and gloves and making sure that we keep our hands clean, wash our hands and things like that, is to make sure that we're feeding our bodies the things that it needs to be strong, so that our physical immunity can be strong. You want to make sure that you're taking vitamin C, eating good foods, vegetables, and good protein, so that your body is strong, so that it has what it needs to be able to fight off the virus. Well, in the same token, our minds need to be strong so that we're able to fight off things like depression or just being totally anxious and not feeling optimistic about the future. Today also is the first day of Minority Mental Health Awareness. And, I don't know if there's necessarily, well, definitely there's a difference with mental health with minorities in this country, in America, because we know we deal with some things that other races don't necessarily deal with. There's been so much going on with racial injustice and images that we see. When our brains are constantly inundated with that, that can be very difficult. So this program was designed, this book was designed to help you be able to feed your mind the things that it needs to stay strong. So just like your body is being fed with vitamins to stay strong, to fight off the virus, our brains are being fed with positive affirmations to strengthen us, to keep us focused on where we want to go, so that we're able to stay strong, right? So with that being said, the first affirmation for how to win when shit happens is, I am love, I am light, I am powerful beyond my wildest dreams and affirmations. Now, that sounds very simple, right? But the reason that I started with this affirmation, I am love, I am light, I am powerful beyond my wildest dreams and imagination, is because the two words I am are the most powerful words, because what you put after them shapes your reality. That's a quote in the book from Gary Hensel. So for so many years, I fed myself negative talk. I am not, maybe I'm not connected enough, or I am too fat, or I am this, or I am that. And those things, you say them out of frustration, or if you're anxious about something. But what you don't realize is those two words, when you put I am in front of something, your brain starts to program itself to believe those things. So every time you say I am this, or I am not enough of that, or I am too much of this, you are telling yourself that. So we are going to start today with a very basic affirmation, which is, I am love, I am light, I am powerful beyond my wildest dreams and imagination. I am powerful, right? How amazing is that? I know so many times when we're dealing with situations, we feel like we're powerless. I feel like that almost on a daily basis, or I have for so long. You're in a situation and something's not going your way. For me, I'm an entrepreneur, so with a client or with an account, something may not be going my way and I may not know how to fix it, and I feel powerless. But the reality is, I am powerful beyond my wildest dreams and imaginations. I have the ability to fix any situation that I'm in. God already placed that within me. So what we're going to do is we're going to state that again. Thank you. So yes, Kian, I am love. Sean, I am love. I am love. I am light. I am powerful. I am powerful beyond my wildest dreams and imaginations. And what I want you guys to be thinking about is, by the time we're through, actually midway through these affirmations, your dreams and imaginations are going to become even bigger, right? Because for a lot of times we don't dream big, because a lot of us don't see ourselves as limitless, right? That's the aspiration actually later in the book, is about being limitless, but we don't see ourselves as limitless. So we put limits, we put boundaries even on our dreams, right? And so today we're starting with the affirmation that states, I am powerful beyond my own dreams, my own imagination, right? I haven't even begun to tap into my own power. So I want us to say that again, and I want you to breathe in. We're just taking a few minutes this morning to center ourselves. I want you to say it again with me. I am love. I am light. I am powerful beyond my wildest dreams and imaginations. And we're going to breathe that in. and we're going to exhale it out. Again, you're going to breathe it in and exhale it out. Just stop, breathe it in, exhale it out. I am love. I am light. I don't care who you are or what you have going on in your life. Everyone wants to feel love. Everyone wants to feel like they have the ability to change their situation. When you acknowledge that you are light, that means that any situation that you come into, you have the foresight, you have the ability to deal with that situation. You are bigger than your situation. You are bigger than any issue that you are dealing with in your life right now, right? So I want you guys to focus on that all day. Now, another key to this, right? Another key to this reprogramming of our brains is we are going to speak it. I am love. I am light. I am powerful beyond my wildest dreams and imagination. And throughout the day, as things change, right? I'm preparing to go into the office this morning. After I leave here, I'm going to eat some breakfast and head to the office. When I go to the office, I may encounter a situation or a circumstance that may test what I just told myself this morning, right? I just said I am powerful. I am powerful. I am love. I am light. I will undoubtedly encounter something today that will test that belief. And so what I need to do is as soon as I start to encounter something that takes me outside of that belief, I need to stop my brain right then and say, no, I am love. I am light. I am powerful beyond my wildest dreams and imaginations. I have to go immediately back to that belief. Good morning, Rondu. Immediately back to that belief, right? Immediately stop yourself before you allow yourself to get in that space. One of my friends just joined and we talk about sometimes being on the edge of the bed, right? I'm dealing with things. I feel anxiety. I see things on social media that are out of my control. And I start to feel myself go down that anxious path. I start to feel myself go down that path that can lead to me being depressed. I stop myself right then, right? I stop myself immediately. I take myself back to my affirmation for day one. My affirmation for day one tells me that I am powerful. I am love. I am light. I have the ability to do anything. Right? It takes me right back to that. So I want to remind you guys that it's important to stop that right there. Don't sit with it. Right? My uncle has a program called How to Get Out of Your Box, and in that program, he would tell you that as soon as you have a negative thought, put a rubber band around your wrist and for the day. And as soon as you have a negative thought, to pop that rubber band so you can feel that friction against your wrist, and that tells you no. It's kind of like my dog is right here. When he does something I don't like, I slap him or slap his hand and I say no. Or I give him a light tap and I say no. And that tells him that gets in his brain that when I do this, Crystal's going to hit me, and that means I should not do it. So we have to do the same thing with ourselves. When you start to feel yourself, stop yourself right there and you redirect yourself to your affirmation. This is something that we're going to do on a daily basis because it takes that daily reiteration to be able to make sure that you change your mindset. If you do your affirmations once, you can do them once every day for the month of July. And you can get to October and you have not learned to stop yourself when you feel yourself going a different direction. And this will all be in vain. That's why I feel like it's so important for you to have the book, because you need to be able to go back and refer to this and reiterate this into your spirit, into your core. It's so important to stop yourself and redirect. Stop and redirect, right? Again, I mentioned if you're just joining, this is Crystal Jordan, the author of How to Win When Shit Happens. And usually I'm on social interviewing people, but I thought that it would be great to start July 1st. This is the second half of 2020, and we have the power. We are powerful beyond our wildest dreams and imaginations. So we have the power to redirect our 2020, right? In the midst of COVID-19, in the midst of all these racial issues, in the midst of finances being, basically uncertain, you have the power to redirect and change your 2020. And that's why we're starting here on the first day of the second half of 2020 to reprogram our brain so that we can become a winner. I wrote this book because I was so tired of feeling like I was on the other side of the winning circle. Like I was peeking in the winner's circle and not able to be inside of it. I had so many friends and colleagues that were winning, and I was like, I want to win. I want to be like that. I want to feel successful, and I want to feel proud of my success. But the thing that's different, that was different about myself and some of the people that I'm talking about, is they saw themselves as winners already, right? They already had that winner's mindset. So I focused on how do I become a winner myself? And then I said, I've got to share this with other people, because if you don't share this with other people, I don't feel like you're a true winner. A true winner knows that I can be a winner and others can win along with me. Winning is not exclusive. That's a term that we have to get out of our heads. A lot of times we see other people and we see them winning and we think, oh, they're different than I am. They are no different than you. The only difference with winners and losers is their mindset, right? Winners have not always won, and losers will not always lose. The only thing different is their mindset. Thank you so much, Jamal, for posting that. Please order on Amazon How to Win When Shit Happens. We're going to go over this affirmation one more time. In this first day, we know that I am love, I am light, I am powerful beyond my wildest dreams and imaginations. What I've asked you to do in the book is to repeat that 10 times every morning. Repeat every affirmation 10 times while you do your meditation, while you breathe that in and breathe that out. We talked about reprogramming our minds and making sure that every time we encounter an obstacle or become aware of self-doubt, that we're going to stop ourselves immediately and repeat today's affirmation, right? For you to be able to overcome insurmountable odds, you must believe that you are more powerful than any obstacle that crosses your path. Any obstacle that crosses your path. I want to thank you guys for joining this morning. I wanted to do these about 15 to 20 minutes every morning for the entire month of July. I'm going to be up. I'm going to be on here. I know we're all preparing for the 4th of July weekend, but I challenge you to join me here every morning just to remind yourself to do your affirmations, to get something positive. Start your day off in a positive way. It's so important to start your day the way that you want it to end, right? So we're going to be starting every morning here at 7 o'clock, 7 a.m. Eastern. You can always go back and watch these on my Facebook page or on my YouTube channel, because I'm going to leave them up there for people, because if they're in a different time zone and not able to watch along with us, I want them to be able to see this. But I really want to hear you guys testimonies. I want to hear what you're dealing with. I want to hear how your lives are changing, because I promise you, if you can get this into your mind, and you can do this on a regular basis, I promise your situations are going to change. They have there's no other option but for that to happen. When you change your mindset, your situations, your circumstances, your environment changes along with it. Your mind is the most powerful thing that you possess, right? You can be the puppet master of your own life. I always say that you can create your own happily ever after. I'm a big Disney fan, and I love, just love stories and romantic tales. But the reality is that's true. We can all write our own happily ever after. We just have to believe that we can. And I promise you, some of the people that are in that winner circle that you're peeking in and seeing, they have already figured this out, right? So it's not difficult. It's not hard. It takes commitment. I need you to commit to doing your affirmations every single day. I need you to commit to every single time you feel an inch or a suggestion of self-doubt, to stop yourself right there before you allow that thought to become a mindset, right? You stop yourself, take yourself back to your affirmations. Last time for this morning: I am love, I am light, I am powerful beyond my wildest dreams and imaginations. I'm going to leave you guys with that. I'm so excited. Like I said, so proud that you guys are on this journey. Remember, today, no matter what happens, no matter what you encounter, you are love, you are light, you are powerful beyond your wildest dreams and imaginations. I will see you guys here tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. for affirmation number 2. How to Win When Shit Happens. Get your book. Get your book, get your book, get your book. Download the playlist. You can go to www.howtowinwhenshithappens.com. Download the playlist, listen to the playlist tonight, listen to the playlist on your way to work, listen to the playlist while you're working out, and make sure you see me here tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. You guys have a great day.